face down on a bed of nails. I swallowed a pill. Welcome to your new reality. Is it everything that you thought it would be? Slow fade eternally. Is this what you wanted? Welcome to your new reality. Is it everything that you thought it would be? Slow fade eternally. Is this what you wanted?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Jacoby Wrestling Federation JWF here on XCW All Access channel. We have a huge match here tonight, a treat for all of you XCW fans here tonight, as the XCW champion Eric Mason goes one-on-one with the JWF champion, the Monster Jacoby, for the very first time. And though neither championship is on the line, it's more of a contest to see who is the standout champion. Of course, Jacoby has knocked off anyone and everyone who has come his way from XCW. Now we get to see who stands tall as the dominant champion. Of course, Eric Mason, in his own right, has been on a tear, destroying everyone in XCW to retain his XCW championship. So it's going to be an even match here, as we have one of the most dominant men in XCW history in Eric Mason going against the most dominant JWF champion of all time in the Monster Jacoby. First up, let's hear from the XCW champion, Eric Mason.
For 2 years, I've sat in the back and watched this kid Jacoby beat up on everybody that's got in the ring with him. But yet, I haven't got my shot. Obviously, I'm the better champion. I mean, I'm on the most dominant run in XCW history of world champs. And this kid's beating everybody. Well, here soon enough, I'm gonna get in the ring with Jacoby. Not only show him who the better champ is, but show him who the real monster is. Jacoby, count your days. Because when you step in the ring with a man, I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't be in there. Fucking child.
The XCW champion and the JWF champion go into the squared circle here tonight to see who the most dominant champion is between the two of them. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Eric Mason, one-on-one with Jacoby. This match is scheduled for one fall. First, making his way to the ring from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in 310 pounds, he is your XCW champion, Eric Mason.
One of the most dominant XCW champions of all time, Eric Mason. And he goes one-on-one with, obviously, the most dominating JWF champion of all time.
And his opponent, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 80 pounds, he is your JWF champion, the Monster Jacoby.
And the size difference between Eric Mason and the Monster Jacoby could be a sign of things to come. However, we have seen Jacoby knock off the likes of Fletch and Venom in the past. So this could be an underestimation from Eric Mason, and immediately Jacoby with a black mass has the champion rock there. Cannonball in the corner. Jacoby starting off fast and furious as much as he can. Oh, there it is, the coup de grace. This is it. He's going to put him away. Dude, no.
God damn.
Eric Mason
Did you shit yourself?
kicking out.
A little bit. Wow.
Feel that one in your pooper?
Jacoby pulled out all the stops early, but Eric Mason not messing around here. Hard right shots.
Damn!
One by Eric Mason himself. And that one punch just floored Jacoby.
Get in the ring with the man.
Redneck cutter.
Oh, big clothesline. I don't know if he got all of it. Jacoby pops right back up. Goes to the corner. Knees to the chin. And Jacoby, what's he got in mind here? Oh, knees to the chest now.
Face wash.
Back into the corner once again. Face wash. Jacoby is just a ball of fire. He knew he had to be if he was going to knock off Eric Mason here tonight. A stomp. Jacoby once again. Spear in the corner.
Yes, he don't need those things anyway. Give him a swagger bomb.
And Jacoby has Eric Mason reeling. There it is. The curb stomp. That's got to be it. That's got to put him away. Two. No. Eric Mason.
Big man, Jacoby, you got any more than that?
Once again kicks out.
Yeah. Firebomb.
Jacoby now trying everything he can, but he's caught. Eric Mason now, what's he got in mind?
God!
He's got the big swing,
You spin my head right.
and he might have made himself dizzy in the process of trying to swing Jacoby. Jacoby goes to the outside of the ring, trying to create some distance
Your
here.
overalls are missing. Pull your pants up.
Both men back in. Eric Mason goes for the big splash in the corner, but misses. Jacoby
Black mass.
connected with that super kick, and now another black mass.
Claymore.
Mason is still up. Oh, there we go.
My God.
Knee strike to the face. Jacoby goes for the cover. This is going to be it. No, Mason grabs the bottom rope.
Tadpole splash.
And here's a highlight. Jacoby hitting some of his hardest moves.
Poison rod.
And yet he has not found a way to put him away. No, he got caught this time. He got caught this time in a bear hug.
Killing him.
Mason
Oh my
just
God,
ragdolling
no.
Jacoby.
Oh my God.
No. Southbound Jacoby. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh my God, Mason just knocked Jacoby off his
He
pedestal.
just ended JWF right there.
Eric Mason with a huge win here at JWF. Unbelievable.
Child.
You don't put a child in the ring with a man. It never ends well.
Some may even call this an upset. Eric Mason with a huge win here tonight.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and what some may look at and say, well, I mean, he outweighs him by a couple 100 pounds. Of course, he's going to be able to defeat Jacoby, but some people may call this an upset in Eric Mason beating the monster Jacoby on JWF turf. As you know, JWF has only seen Jacoby lose one other match in his career, and that being against myself when I defeated him for the JWF Championship. This is the first time since that match that we've seen a defeat on Jacoby's side. Obviously, that just means that Eric Mason has staked his claim to a potential JWF Championship matchup in the future. What is going to come of Eric Mason knocking off the monster Jacoby here tonight? Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen, but we can tell you at our next episode of JWF, the championship will once again be on the line as the monster Jacoby will defend the JWF Championship against a man who he has never faced in the demise, Jaden Tucker. That is coming up here on the next episode of JWF. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you once again for continuing this ride with us in JWF. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we see Jacoby go against Jaden Tucker. We're signing off. Good night.